And these are the vibes that I'm on because I want y'all to feel me. You know what I forgot to do last week?
What?
This. Welcome back, everybody. This is...
Really?
Man, we got right into it last week. She and I am your host, B-Love. And like always, I have my very special host with me.
India Marie.
Oh, India Marie and B-Love, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we are here to stay. This is the best thing that happened on a Tuesday. Well, damn it, since Monday. Give it up for yourself out there right now. Last week, we jumped right into potting. So I went back and I listened to the episode. Listen, right now, go to YouTube and subscribe. Right now, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin. And go ahead and subscribe right now. Last week, I didn't even have a chance to say that because like I said, I was upset last week. But last week's episode was probably one of my favorite ones in a long time. And where are my manners? Happy International Women's Month, the day, the time, all of that. It's International Women's Day today. Well, y'all don't even know when we recording.
I was going to say the day that we're recording on.
But if I missed it and I didn't say it to you, B-Love cares if don't nobody else care. There it is. That's the real reason for the season right there. I love women.
We
Not
know.
like that next shit. See what I'm saying?
We
Can't
know.
even give women a compliment without her breathing down my
We're
neck.
aware.
Let's go.
Month, I actually posted on the so y'all know I have my event. She did her thing. I've been struggling. I got like major imposter syndrome right now.
I'm about to get to it.
Especially because I took like a whole year off.
I'm about to get somewhere.
And I'm like, do I even feel qualified to do this all over again?
I'm about to get to something.
And that feeling sucks. But I'm gonna do it.
Like, how difficult
I'm
is
gonna
it?
do it.
As a man, as a husband, as a partner, even as a friend, how difficult is it to tell somebody they should be doing something when all they see is a negative about it? And then once you tell them what they should be doing, they get an attitude with you like you don't have their best interest at heart. All you want to do is encourage them. But then when you go to encourage that person, you get met with what? Resentment. So how difficult is that to break through the glass ceiling as a friend? As a spouse, what do you do? Because I tell her all the time, like, hey, man, I think you should do X, Y, Z. I don't need you telling me what you think I should do. Don't you think I got enough on my plate? I'm trying to figure all it out. But all you are saying is, hey, I think if you implement a little bit more time towards this, it'll be bigger than what you think it is. I'm going to speak from my point of view. Personally, if I tell her that, the look and the emotion that she will give me will cut deep like a machete. I'm going to say, Indy, you should have been posting on this page. You should have been giving them heat. You should have been doing more.
Nigga, do you want to do it?
I don't need to say nothing else. Case closed.
Do you want to do it?
I rest your honor. I rest.
Do you want to do it?
I don't want to do it.
Do you want to do it?
But I want to see you
don't want to
shine.
do it. Do you want to help with it? Do you have a recommendation for who can help with it? Do you have any solutions? Do you have any solutions?
I don't have it
to the problems.
I don't have solutions.
You don't have solutions? You don't. If you don't have a solution,
but I got encouragement.
You don't know. If you don't have a solution, shut it.
I got encouragement
until you can come up with a solution. Then I can listen to what you're saying. But right now, all you're saying is like a complaint in the form of encouragement.
It's encouragement.
And
I want to see you
I don't need
better.
that.
I want to see you because
I don't. Nope.
See? So when she says no, I stop. Back in the day, like last year or so, I would continue to beat that drum. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You need to do more. Boom, boom. You need to do this. Boom, boom. She would get that mad. So I took myself out of the equation.
I don't know what was confusing about I was taking a mental health year.
Yeah, I understand.
And I did focus on something. It just wasn't that event.
Listen, I understand.
Last year, I focused on Pilates.
All right. Well,
I did not have the mental capacity to do it. So you either want me to be mentally healthy and be a good person in this house,
I'm ready to
or you want me drowning and suffering in work. So
want you to
again, until you come up with a solution, don't talk to me.
Talk to them. It's International Women's Month. Or it's Women's Month, right? I'm going to chill because I don't want you to be on my head top, you know? I want you to relax on me.
Nigga,
not too much on Be Love.
What more do you have to say?
I just want to see you do great things. I want to encourage you to do great things. Now, if I can help, if I knew ways to help, or if I knew avenues to help, if I had connections that could help, well, damn it, I would do that.
That's what I'm saying. He don't know, but he want to sit up and tell me what I should be doing.
I know.
Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Because the thing is,
see what I'm saying? So how did you
I do
meet
all
this?
the things. Like, I do all the things.
I do too.
How about this?
Talk to me. Tell me.
My projected date for the next She Did Her Thing expo.
Oh, that needs a drum roll or something. What's up? What's about to happen?
The date that feels good to me right now is August 12th. And so I think I'm going to move it up. Like the first year I had it in September. The second year I had it in October. And y'all know both events, it just rained and rained and rained. And I think that's just like the season for Nashville, right?
Yeah, possibly.
I said I wanted to move it up this year for August so that we get like those full like summertime vibes, like outside, drinking on the patio, shopping, like that's what I want.
Club. Something like that, right? Yeah, so I'm saying it's hot outside. It's cold today, but it's hot.
So this is my PSA.
Come on,
projected date for August 12th.
Talk to him. What about?
I need someone to help with social media. I need someone to help with pitching. I need
But you want a team of all women, right?
Don't have to be all women.
Oh, fellas, come get this. There's gonna be a lot of women there, and they look good.
They love women. Someone with really good.
Sound like you want to hire me?
Someone with really good creative ideas. Because if you've been to one of my events before, you know that I'm not just looking to have like a regular vendor event. I like to create experiences.
Yeah.
So if you are good, like if you're good at any of those areas, or even if you're not just like super good, but that's something that you want to grow in, and kind of like intern with me and really just grow with me in this, reach out to me.
We can pay you in love and a few dollars and food. I got you covered. But I'm trying to get out of the way because obviously, like I said, if I try to help, I get chastised. I get put out on the stakes. So I move out of the way, man, but I wish her well. But I just want to know, anybody out there can help me out. How do I break through the glass ceiling to get through to the person who I know is great? I know she is.
Provide solutions.
Sometimes solutions are in the encouragement. That's all. We just pray.
So
hallelujah. We just pray.
Provide solutions to the problems.
We just pray. Well,
that's all I need for you to do.
I'm trying, y'all. So what about the She and I? I got to do everything wrong. I can't even get it out. She and I date night. I'm trying to do something different. Oh, whoa. We're doing a live show.
Okay, I was going to say, so She and I podcast has two things happening this summer. We are going to plan a She and I date night that will be projected for May.
It's something different, too. I don't want it to be the same, right? It's not going to be your same live show. It's not, actually. It's going to be She and I date night. You come mix, you come mingle, you come meet other couples.
So we're thinking mixing, mingling, drinking, dancing.
Live entertainment.
Yeah.
I need all that. Matter of fact, Torsha, if you hear this, holler at me. I need you. I got a couple of bucks and some food. Come sing. That's all I gotta say.
So yeah, She and I date night, that will be a ticketed event. And then we're gonna do another live show towards the end of the summer for Nashville.
So listen, we got a lot of things coming. I got something big coming 2020. What's this? 2024. I'm working on something even bigger than all. Not bigger than all this, but just as big. The work doesn't stop. Thank God for help, even if it's hired help.
And so I think the vision behind She and I date night is, so I think that healthy marriages thrive when and you don't have to be married.
Thank you. Come on, talk to me.
You don't have to be married. Just like healthy couples thrive when they are surrounded by other couples, healthy couples that are in similar spaces. And so we really enjoy our couple friends. Like since Barry and I have been like in a serious relationship, we have always had some sort of group of couple friends. And granted, those like couples have shifted and changed over the years based on like location, where we are in our marriages and all of that. But we've pretty much always had like a solid group of couple friends. And it's nice because Barry can hit up somebody and, you know, express what he's going through. Like, you know, CC is probably somebody that you could talk to about like, hey, Indy's getting on my nerves. Like, this is what's going on. Like, CC is probably that, you know, can be that person for you. And then, you know, same thing with me. So it's just nice to have couples that you can relate to. So we want to plan a night where you could just come, let loose, and, you know, mix, mingle, meet some other couples and just have a good time. Yeah, we're going to be in the house, you know. I'm gonna get some of these jokes off. Believe that. But it's also going to be focused on just having a good time. Like I don't want it to be a live show. I'm gonna give you a live show. It's a different venue, different item, right? But there. It'll be like a 20-30 minute set, and then partying and 20-30 minute set. So obviously she putting everything on me. Anytime you say 20-30 minute set, I'm gonna get up and tell some jokes or something. What you want me to do? No, I got these jokes ready. Like us back and forth, friendly banter for the night. Like a short little 30 minute set for the podcast. Won't be like live show, but we'll do that, and then after that we'll have a good time. So I'm so ready. Golly, I'm ready. Gotta get back on the stage, man. Gotta get back on the stage. Yeah, we got y'all. Yeah, on some vibes this summer. It's coming. It's time. Be ready. We outside. But anyway. You missed the moment to hit the button. There's a button for that. All she had to do was do this, and I would have hit it. She gonna do it with her mouth. I like when you do stuff with your mouth, but next time just give me a little hint. Bruh. You see what I'm saying? Blake. Whoa, not too much on Blake. I get y'all confused often. We're the same person, but not when I'm talking about things like this. Relax, not too much on my son. Hey, let's get right to it, man, because we got things to talk about and things to do. I'm podding like it's a new day. I'm podding like I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. And two, now listen, we have a different schedule. I told y'all that. The podcast still come out on the same day. But now we can have more guests on because we have a schedule. We can have more surprises because we have a schedule. And we can go a little longer sometimes because we have a schedule. But tonight, I'm ready to fight. And the one thing I want to talk about that I saw, I did not know that 25% of married Americans sleep in separate rooms and or separately. Do you think that will make for a healthy marriage, sleeping apart from each other? No. Separate rooms, separate beds, whatever the case is. Honestly, it depends on the couple. Yeah. Right? So... like, I know my dad snores to high heavens. Like, the ancestors that was him in the sky. Yeah. And so, you know, when all the kids moved out, like, I think my mama, she probably was spending some nights in the other room because, like, he snores so bad. Like, so my house that we lived in Memphis when I was in high school, it was a 4-bedroom house. And so... It was a ranch style home. I love that house. You talk about it all the time. It was my mom's room, then my sister's room, my brother's room, and then it was my room. So my room was the furthest from my parents' room. I could hear him snoring all the way in your room. Yes. So in that situation, like, I probably consider sleeping in another damn room too. Like, so Blake snores like an adult man, and we are having he has issues though. I'm gonna say we're having to get his like adenoids and all that jazz looked at and stuff. And one night he woke up and he climbed in our bed. Boy, that snoring about took me out.
I had to tell man, hey, bro, you got to move. Nah, you doing too much. I don't even snore. I never snore unless I'm sick or something, but I'm not just snoring just because. As soon as my boy head hits the pillow.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
But we did find out that he has like childhood sleep apnea. So, you know.
It's getting crazy in the house.
Yeah.
But I'm not sleeping in a different bed. I'm not going to have a bedroom, one bedroom with a twin size bed on my side and a twin size bed on your side.
Wait, they're doing that?
Yes.
Like two beds in one room?
Either two beds in one room or two totally different rooms. If you have one room with two beds in it, you're psycho. I'm not having me and my wife. I'm looking over at you. You looking over at me. We holding hands like they did on a Notebook and then pass away. You ever seen a Notebook before?
Yeah.
And then a Notebook, boy, they both in the nursing home, laid up dead, holding hands. I'm not sleeping in a twin bed just to reach over and hold your hand. Nah, we gonna sleep in separate rooms. Let's make it official. I mean, we're gonna sleep separately. Let's make it official and sleep in separate rooms. But in that case, if we do decide to go their route, I also expect you to start paying half of these bills because now we are roommates officially. And so we're going to sleep together or not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to pay some of these bills. I don't understand why people do it until I was reading more of the article. But the biggest thing was snoring was number one. Then I think one of the second or third things were on the list, schedules. Like the husband or the wife may wake up earlier than the other one. She sleeps so hard, she don't even know when I wake up. I'll be out of bed about 5:30, 5:15, and I'm going to do something else.
And what's crazy is my alarm clock usually goes off between 5:45 and 6.
It don't.
And so, yes, it does. I just snooze a couple times. And so, considering when he wakes up, he would have like just left the room.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't hear any of it. He wakes up at 5:30. I will literally wake up 6:30. I have not heard him run the water, brush his teeth, take a shower, put clothes on. I've not heard any of it. I open my eyes, he's just not there.
Ghost in the night. Out of there. So yeah, that was one of the big reasons that people said. Now I know
back in medieval times, didn't them people used to have separate rooms?
Nah, they slept in the same room in different beds. That's what I was about. We went to Asheville 2 years ago for our anniversary, and we toured the Biltmore Mansion. And it was cool if you like the type of stuff.
It wasn't cool.
It is what it is.
It wasn't cool. They actually had blocked off the
slave quarters.
Yeah,
they did. They just blocked it off.
And the
tour
guy was like, "Yeah, we don't tour that part of the house." Like, I bet.
Yeah,
I probably reeks of ancestors and
I'm saying all that to say this. In the bedroom were two beds, his and hers. And I'm like, why can't we just put this together and make ours? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think having a different sleeping arrangement will make a healthy marriage.
No,
I
I was going to say back in the day when like the Kinks, like when the people had separate rooms, also the man was fucking other
Let's
women.
Go get your fuck on.
Like they had multiple
wives. He was busting down everything, concubines.
And like mistresses and stuff.
No mistresses. He was busting it. He's the king. You can do whatever you want to when you're the king.
I'm
trying to be the king of my household. These are jokes. Relax. Unless you're going to do it. I'm back. Hey, I got to switch subjects on you real fast, though.
Listen.
Because it's something we got to talk about.
Keep my composure. I really do.
It's something we got to talk about. I want to let y'all know the lewd, crude, wild shit India watches on TV. Lunch break. I work from home. I go downstairs, and all of a sudden, I hear somebody talking about, I'm not gay. I just wanted it in my butt. So I immediately... I'm like, bro, you know what time it is? It's 1 or 12 in the afternoon. What are you watching that's talking about putting things in your butt? And it was these two dudes. One was sitting on the couch and the other one was sitting beside him. And he was like, I'm not gay. If you're into all this type of stuff, cool. I'm not judging. But the dude was like, I'm not gay. And the other man said, have you tried it out yet? And I'm like, so now I'm intrigued about what's going on. I'm looking up at the TV. Andy, what are you watching? Like, what is this?
I was watching Sistas on BET.
Like, no, it's called his brothers. What's going on? I just see two dudes on TV and they talking about.
You just caught one storyline. There's multiple storylines that's going on Sistas. Then granted, Sistas ain't got like the best acting.
But you love it.
Yeah, it's kind of ratchet.
No. Hold on. We talking about these two guys checking each other's prostates right now. One man came in the room, sat down. I said, anyway, is this guy gay? And he said, no, but everybody thinks he is. And I said, why do people think that? So now I'm kind of getting into it. And the guy was like, yeah, the girl that he's dating, I don't know who she is, thinks that I'm gay because I asked her to stick a vibrator up my butt. So I'm like, yeah, I think you gay too at this point. And then my man sitting on the couch is gay. And he kept asking him, let's find out. I felt a little bit, uneasy about it because I'm like, why my man? I'm about to say why I felt uneasy.
But you did. But I felt that.
No, I'm about to say because I felt my man was pressuring him to be gay.
Oh,
because he kept saying, no, I'm not. And the other dude was like, come here, let me show you something. Let me put the real deal in you. And
remember in the first episode with
I don't remember. I've never seen it.
They introduced that character, and he was dating one of the girls, and they were about to have sex, and he had on lace panties.
Oh, this same dude?
Yeah, and then remember, like her friend kept calling him Mr. Panty Man.
I don't remember. I don't remember any of this. My question
is, it's such a stupid show, but it's pretty entertaining. I
know you got that.
Sometimes, while I'm up like breastfeeding Shiloh all day, I just be wanting some good ratchet TV, and that one fits the bill.
Nothing wrong with it if you're into it. I'm just saying at 12 p.m. in the daytime.
When am I supposed to watch
when
it?
you hear the television and somebody was like, she wanted to stick it up my butt. And I look up at the TV and all I see are like, what I would assume to be men that aren't gay, because the man kept saying I'm not gay. But let me ask you this. If I were to approach you, if we in the mood and we doing it, and then you got one of your little toys out, and I'm like, man, like a good time you having, stick it up my butt. What are you gonna tell me?
I'm not going near your ass because your ass is here.
See what I'm saying?
You're like, it's like you can't even see your crack because it's a shield of hair.
It's crazy.
So that's gonna be a no for me personally.
And no, I'm not kink shaming. I'm asking a question right now. Like, what's the like? I don't know. What's the fascination?
I mean, the thing is,
what's the fascination?
I'm assuming that
I know your prostate's up there.
If more guys were into
Can't even get it out.
Y'all's G-spot.
I don't got one.
It's in y'all's butt.
How you know that? Is this scientifically proven fact? Or you just kind of going by what the internet? Don't pull up the shade room and tell me something the shade room that said. I want to know science. If that's a scientific fact, then you're into what you're into. But I don't think we need to shame anybody for what they want to do.
The male G-spot is the prostate. It is located just inside the rectum, and a person can stimulate the prostate either internally or externally. Although it is not clear exactly how the prostate provides pleasure, it is possible that pleasure comes from the stimulation of the nerves attached to the prostate.
Now, let me tell you what's wrong with this article, though, before you move on. Is that two men?
It is. The picture it is two men.
See, so the picture they paint just makes it like, it makes you just, if you are a heterosexual man, makes you start questioning, like, why is it up there?
And then it has, there's another article, everything you need to know about the male G-spot and finding it. So,
I was just, listen, once I saw that on Sistas, and I just didn't know what to say.
I do know of a couple of women who, dabble in their man's G-spot.
The butt?
Their butt. Little butt play.
Once again, we're not shaming.
But I think it's one of them things where probably no guy intends to do that, and then they get with a girl who tries it, and then they like it.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna do it.
That's fine. 100% fine with me. I like the F spot, the front. A lot more than I would the G spot at the back. Just give me the F spot right here. Is all I need. As long as we got this motion going, I'm cool with that. Oh, yeah, call me what you want to. I ain't trying to explore all the other stuff. The front, the F. Let's just call it that. A, B, C, D, E, F. Don't even go back to the G. I start right here, right now. So, but I couldn't believe you were watching it at 12 p.m. So I had to say that. And then that same day, I went on to peruse the internet. And then I heard Young Miami say, man, I ain't getting married. I'm out here single. And the reason why I'm not getting married is because infidelity. If I find out that my husband is cheating on me, I'm killing him.
And she also said that she's not sharing her next nigga.
She said that as well. Now, my question is, are you allowed to make that type of mistake in marriage?
Make what type of mistake?
I knew it by the look on her face. Infidelity. Can you come back from it? Let me paint a picture before you say absolutely not, because I know the answer to it is no from you. However, let's say there is a reason, right? And there's no reason, but let's say there is a reason. I already know the answer to everything I'm asking you. But let's say the reason is, I don't know, for whatever the case is, you, the wife, say, I don't want to have sex anymore. And as a husband, he's like, well, all right, cool. I still love you, but I'm going to sneak out the back and go get it from somebody else. Is that acceptable? Come on, man. Just answer the question. Don't look at me. It's a podcast.
You asking me questions you already know the answer to. What do you mean, is it acceptable?
Like, man, you ain't putting out, so I'm about to go out and get it in.
Well, that's like a conversation. Like, hey, okay, I'm not being sexually pleased by you. I would like to go and get it from somewhere else.
Okay.
And then that opens up the door for discussion. Like, it's okay, show me how you want this done. Teach me how you want to be pleased.
No. I'm not saying that he's not doing it right. She's not doing it right. Whoever is going out, stepping outside of the marriage at that point. But can you come back from it? Because that's your reason. Like, man, I'm about to leave. She ain't trying to give me none. And then obviously you're going to get caught. When you get caught, you weren't giving me none, so that's why I had to leave. Are you going to stick around?
I don't know. Probably not.
You're not. Come on, why you playing? Why you playing? Keep it real. Making me mad. Lying to these good people that's about to watch this right now.
I mean...
You're not. She's not staying. But I had to ask the question too.
I mean, but that's because Beard and I have already had this conversation.
I'm thirsty. Don't even worry about me when I'm drinking.
No, it's gonna be enough for me. I can't make it make sense in my head at this point in my marriage.
I only have one a week. Don't judge me. If that.
Yeah, man. Listen, you gotta stop.
I only have one a week. How long have I had this?
It don't
I've had this
matter.
For 3 days now. I don't even drink.
It don't matter. We're gonna talk about this when we get off the podcast.
We talk about it.
Drinking them. I know why you drinking them.
I don't got no caffeine in it.
Yeah, it does. Just because it got zero.
And zero sugar. I don't know about caffeine. If it does, I can't feel it. Man, I'm a Red Bull baby.
It doesn't matter.
I'm a Red Bull.
Ingredients, Barrett. It's the ingredients.
I told y'all this before. If I knew I was married to somebody that's gonna check behind me after everything I eat and drink, don't reconsider. Don't do it. What's the problem? I don't need nobody. Let me see what you got on the back of that. It's making me feel self-conscious.
You should. Nah, that's what I want to do to you.
I know you want to make me feel self-conscious.
When it comes to that shit, let me see what's in it.
We don't need to do all that. Let me see what's in the products
like
you're doing.
That's fine.
See what I'm saying? She be ready. Let's move on, please. We don't want to argue. We don't want to get into it.
So I came across this question.
She ready. She finally got something to talk about.
My battery's definitely about to die, y'all.
I've never seen anybody like this.
It wasn't on the charger last night.
But see, as a woman with a newborn, you need to keep your phone charged. She left the house today and went out to eat. I called her one time. She didn't answer the phone. I called her back. She picked up. I said, why you didn't answer the phone the first time? She got a newborn baby and she's out. I mean, you don't need to call me with that kind of attitude first off. I'm trying to make sure my wife and my daughter are okay. Well, we good. I'm catching up with Kayla. I'll call you back. Then she got off the phone. I said, hold up. Just want to make sure you're okay. You didn't answer the phone. Now I'm hot. And if you are
we were getting out of the car.
That's all that. Well, I don't say that next time.
I had just put my butt in the seat.
If you are a woman and you are leaving your husband, your significant other, your partner, and you're going out with your newborn baby, have your phone charged. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Can't you see my location?
It don't matter what I can see.
Yeah, you can see my location.
Somebody still might be doing something to you. I need to hear your voice to verify that you're okay.
Okay, thanks for your concern.
Come on now. I'm not trying to be your daddy. I'm just trying to make sure you're happy. Oh, talk to him.
Well, you trying to be my daddy didn't make me happy.
What?
That's what it felt like.
Man, read your question.
Shut up and get off my phone.
That's basically what she said.
Apart from life is short, what other lines do you use before making bad decisions?
She looked clean. It's fucked up. Man, protect yourself at all times, man. Don't protect yourself. Wear protection. Come on, man. What you got?
That's what you said in the past. Cause you dated some ugly girls.
Whoa. We're not talking about dating at this point.
Okay, you had sex with some ugly girls. I know a couple of those too.
You don't know nothing. Just why we gotta talk about my past? You know what I'm saying? We answer.
So that phrase makes sense. You got another one? You got another one in the bag?
Look at these pictures you taking on your phone.
Oh, I was sending this off here.
Just go back to the question. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of them. Read the question again. I forgot already.
Apart from life is short, what other lines do you use before making bad decisions?
Oh, we always, you only live once. He did it, so why not me? She got 3 babies. She can't want 4.
All of mine be
shopping.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew all of mine were going to have everything to do with women.
If I'm going to, mine is, I'll make it back.
I'll pay it off at the end of the month. It's another one you probably say. He won't find out. I'll pay it off before he finds out.
Yeah.
But the biggest one, say the big bad one, she looked, man. I heard she did with him.
Men are disgusting.
Listen, man, we've all said it. And if you are a man out there and you hear this and you judging me, come on now, let's get real. Y'all did it before. Now, when you were hopefully, when you were a lot younger, not like my guy with the 7 kids from last week, hopefully that was, the thought then, if you even had the thought. Don't have that thought now. Do not have it now. I'm trying to think of another one. Before making bad decisions, let me think.
Other than, what did I say? You only live once?
Yeah, I mean, that was everybody. Like, YOLO, you only live once.
Or no, life is short.
Like, that's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But that's it, man. Y'all tell us, what do y'all say? But those are my big two.
Yeah. I'm like, it'll come back to me.
She look clean. Why not? It's not going to hurt. She won't find out.
It's just like the niggas be making soul ties with people just for some pussy. It's crazy.
I mean, you call it what you want to. Soul ties, a good time. It is what it is. We've all been there. And don't act like women don't do the same thing. Come on now. Y'all want to be satisfied just like we do.
The same thing.
But you judging.
No.
You sound real judgy right now. Why you judging me?
I ain't judging nobody else. I'm judging you.
Well, I got to be the one getting judged for my decision. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got several friends. It's, one night stand it up.
She got several friends. Why aren't you one?
Because I met you too early. I skipped out on my whole phase. I wish I would have gotten to experience it.
You ain't going to do nothing. You such a prude. You wasn't going to do nothing anyway. What were you going to do? Tell me what you would have did.
I could have been out here busting it open, getting flued out.
You don't want to. I can't get her to crack it open. She's talking about busting it open. I just need a little crack. What you busting open?
On a yacht.
They on a fishing boat. What you talking about?
A pontoon.
Yeah, shit, something.
On the lake.
Somebody else, ain't no Atlantic in your future. Nigga, you better get this rod and this reel and hope we can get naked after this if you catch some fish.
He jealous.
Nah, I ain't jealous. I know you.
Like I ain't have it, did me?
No, you didn't. I met you.
I was there.
We talked about this on the podcast. You met several guys, and you remember that one time you told this story. And I'm not trying to laugh at your trauma, but that one time that guy tried to get something, you like, no, I gotta go, cuz, and he didn't want to let you go. You're like, bro, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I did.
See what you mean?
I made him drive me home.
See, every other girl in freshman year of college, you made me feel so comfortable. They dropping it off. No rod, no reel. All pole. This is nuts. That's all they're doing. Speaking of nuts, that's what they're doing. So, I'm joking. That's all. He'll be all right. He's just coughing a little bit. My son, she can hear everything. Son ears. But yeah, that's. I had another one too. This came from a listener. So this really like could be a relationship. So let's go ahead and talk about it real fast. I got the keys. My nose is running again. This is the weather's changing. Chill. Don't talk. Let's talk on the podcast. Anyway, goodness gracious. Quick question from a listener. Here we go. How long should you continue to text your ex happy birthday after a breakup?
What?
How long should you continue to text your ex happy birthday after a breakup?
I don't text my exes happy birthday after a breakup.
Now I'm going to move on. My fiance has been texting her ex happy birthday for 5 years now. And that text continues to come with some small talk, but only that day. Am I wrong for being upset?
Are they just friends?
That's what it says.
It sounds like they may have like a little friendship, like depending on like the nature of the conversation that's happening after the happy birthday.
Well, women are wild because had I said him, then the roles would have been reversed. Let me say me and one of my. So can I be friends with one of my exes? Let's say my last ex. If I were to text her happy birthday right now, this current moment, what would happen to me? See, it's always a laugh. It's like always a sarcastic laugh. What would happen? Answer the question. I need to know.
You know.
I don't know. The people want, we all want to know.
Absolutely no. We're not playing those games. Especially considering you ain't been texting and all these
I don't even
years.
remember my phone number.
So you would absolutely get fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be texting your ex, man, especially 5 years afterwards. Maybe the first year because it's still some like small connection. If the breakup was clean, you can text, if y'all are still friends, you can text him in this situation. If y'all are still friends, that's cool. But after year 2, let it go. Because hopefully she'll have or he'll be moved on and he'll have somebody else that he's expecting a text from. But if y'all are friends now, and if both of you have a mutual understanding that it's only friendship and that person has enough respect for your new person, then it is what it is. Tell them happy birthday. Shit. Post them on Instagram if you need to.
So I've had a couple of exes like continue to text me happy birthday after we've been done.
Whoa. I ain't know that now.
But now none of my exes have my number because my number has changed like a couple of times between.
But your number's so easy to remember.
Like
now.
High school and now. But I had a few that used to text me happy birthday, but
yeah, I
never treated them like anything more than what they were. So they never got any mixed signals. So if they be like happy
That's
birthday,
what I'm saying.
like this one guy used to call me Red. He'd be like happy birthday, Red, and I'd be like thanks.
Oh, whoa, not too much on the nicknames. That's a little bit intimate, right? Don't you think? If her ex-boyfriend, happy birthday, Red. Whoa, let's stay here.
After like 2 years of them dry ass thank yous, they stop.
What's wrong with a thank you? What more did he expect?
It's like
a nude, a birthday picture in your birthday suit?
There's different ways to respond. Like you respond, thank you, with a bunch of exclamation marks. You can say thanks. Period.
Think it all means the same, right?
It don't. Not for me.
Anyway, I'm not texting my ex right now, or even after that first year. We good. The only reason why I would text my ex if I felt like there was some wiggle room to get back in if I wanted to, if we weren't friends. Like right now, if I were to text my ex happy birthday, is one thing on my mind. Because we haven't been texting. But now if this is an ongoing routine, y'all been keeping it up, I text some of my best friends from high school right now, every year. And this has been happening since we were in school. Happy birthday. I text. That's my best friend. I thought those are the homies, some homegirls and homeboys.
I have not texted an ex in over a decade. Because I've been with you already.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Over a decade, right?
I don't really have a reason to, though, at this point. I mean, I don't have a reason to. Like, If one of them got on, like, man, let me borrow $5,000 because they owe me reparations. But other than that, that was a question too that came up. Let me ask you that. Let me ask you that real fast before we get on and move the hell on. Ladies, what is something you've never received from a man that you would like to? Reparation. I just answered it. And me and the same thing. I would like to receive, or I would like for a woman to put me on. Like get me a job at your establishment. Let me come work for you for a change. Give me some money.
Listen,
encourage me the way I encourage you, not you. I'm just saying.
I don't think any of my exes owe me anything. Even though
I didn't say exes, but
that is what you said.
No, then I said, ladies, what do read the damn question again? I gotta pull it back up. Ladies, what is something you've never received from a man that you would like to? Like even with me.
Any man?
Yeah, even with me. What would you like to receive?
A tennis bracelet.
And she's so materialistic. Everything has like attention, maybe. Like for a man, peace.
I've been getting attention since I was in kindergarten.
Talk to him.
Attention from guys ain't never been a problem for me.
Bro, who she think she needs? She thinks she's the bee's knees. What's going on here?
I get attention. It's such a broad statement. Like, I've gotten attention from a man. I've gotten affection from a man.
I told
I've
you
gotten
what I need.
gifts from a man.
Give me a job.
I've gotten vacations from a man. I've gotten money from a man. I've gotten sex from a man.
Everything she's talking about came from one person. And you're probably wondering who that is.
Not true.
What else you got from? Because you ain't got nothing else from a man but me.
The only thing that you got.
I've got you a tennis bracelet. So you were just throwing a hint. That was a hint. Well, since you asked, what about that tennis bracelet?
You were the first guy to take me on a vacation, but I've been dating you since I was 19. Ain't no couples taking trips in high school.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, y'all went on like y'all little spring retreats together, church trips. I know you would have probably busted open for real on a church trip.
What?
You seem like a sinner.
What do you think of me? I went on a church trip and I was down on my knees crying to God.
Oh my God.
I was worshiping the Lord with my friends. You can ask Skylar. I went to KAA. If y'all know what KAA is, I went to KAA camp. And I was worshiping the Lord.
Hey, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to cut that part off.
I was singing Fred Hammond, Blessed. We're blessed in the city.
You heard what I said?
We're blessed in the
I'm going to cut that part off where you said, I was at the church trip down on my knees. And that's all you're going to hear when I post that clip. Nothing else after that. Nothing else before. I'm going to show people how wild you really are.
I was crying from feeling the Holy Spirit. And you think I'm playing, but I'm absolutely not. It was such a healing trip.
Anyway, watch this right here. So I spoke with my husband about attending your couples retreat. And this is the question I found. And he said that we couldn't afford it. But then 5 days later, he went out and bought a brand new Chevy truck. So there's that. It breaks my heart that he'll spend money on himself and not our marriage. Is that wild? Like, if you tell me you want to go on a retreat and I'm like, man, nah, but then I go buy that brand new Mustang truck.
Unless he's just like a reckless spender. Like most average guys aren't going to just, most average people aren't just going to wake up one day. I'm talking about every regular day people. Like if you rolling like that, you may wake up and be like, I think I want a truck today. I'm going to go buy one today. But most people who buy a car are in the market for a car.
Yeah, she knew that.
I'm saving up. I need a new whip. I'm going to go buy me a car when I have the funds and when the car that I desire is available, the end. Now, this couple's trip has probably not been in his plan. A lot of guys are very calculated with their spending. Well, the guys I've dealt with have been very calculated in their spending. And
that's why I haven't got an tennis bracelet, because it's not in my calculations.
Okay, question. Am I going to get the ring upgrade or the tennis bracelet first? Because I know one of the other is coming.
What the fuck is going on? If somebody
I
can
just
just watch
want to
this
mentally prepare
podcast,
myself.
and at the bottom of this episode, there's a GoFundMe link. If you could click on that link and donate to me like y'all did my man Hamlin, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't have the same injury, but my heart is breaking every time she asks me for some shit. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to go and collect these funds. Continue.
I'm just curious. Just give me a heads up. This is what so I know what to expect.
I'm curious of what Let's go gift for gift.
So anyways.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's probably, like I said, he probably had already planned to buy this damn truck.
Yeah.
And the couple's trip just wasn't in his financial plan.
People were really upset though about that. Under like the comments, you know how people get all up in arms. Oh, I can't believe he picked the truck over you. He don't love you. Nah, he loves you. He needs transportation to get around to support you.
I just can't see him. I mean, there are very like spiteful people in relationships, but I just can't see him
waking up on a random Tuesday.
And just choose, like, I'm going to choose this Chevy truck over this. Now, are they married?
Yeah.
They're married.
Couples marriage retreat.
Now, I would think that she would know that he's about to go buy this truck.
My boy said, I want that Silverado.
If she doesn't know that he's about to go buy this truck, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That whether their finances are joint or not, that's a discussion that should happen in a marriage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even if, like I said, even if like the funds aren't joint, just like a heads up would be nice.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna go buy a car.
I'm about to get this truck.
Because a lot of times, that's how the money situation ends up being like an issue in relationships. Because she really could be looking at it like, you just bought a truck. There's a million other things that we needed done before this truck. Like maybe his previous car wasn't already run down.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe this was just something like, I just want a nicer truck. I'm going to trade this other car in and get something newer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
If there wasn't a conversation had about the truck, then yes, I do think he is dead ass wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But also, when it comes to marriage, I think that investing in your marriage is important. So if you're not going to go on a couples retreat, some sort of, like, I think all couples should find a way to go on vacation together.
Yeah, you got to.
Just the two of you. But there is value, I think, in things like couples retreats. It's kind of like when you go to premarital counseling. Mm-hmm. It's just nice to have.
It's nice to know somebody else going through the same shit you going through.
Yeah, it's just it gives you a different perspective. Because a lot of times, if you talk to other couples who have been married in like the same amount of years as you, or like, around the same time, you'll find that a lot of the issues that you've dealt with, they've also dealt with.
Now, granted, you got to be open, because I know some of y'all are listening to this and you'll say, I don't want everybody in my business, but it's a retreat. You're not basically pulling everybody in your business and asking for them to give you an opinion. You're basically relating to one another, finding a safe space with your compadre, your fellow married member, and just making a fraternity or sorority at that point.
So, for those who have been listening for a while, that between like 2020 and 2021,
he love talking about that.
We've had like some issues. I have talked to so many other women who either went through the same thing around the same time, or are currently going through that right now. So, and let's not say, you need to go to these, or she needs to go to this retreat and tell all their business.
No, we're not saying that. No.
If they are already in a sticky space, it could bring comfort, especially to her, knowing that they're not alone in whatever they're going through.
Right. Yeah, 2020, 2021, I thought about DM and Drea at least 5 times. I didn't do it out of respect, but, I thought.
Also, something to consider is the timing of the trip, right?
Yes, sir.
they're not going to announce a couples retreat that's happening in 4 weeks.
That's real.
So for you to just automatically tell me no on the trip, go out and buy a car 4 days later, honestly,
nah, this ain't it.
I'd probably be a bit irritated too.
I know you
because
would.
I'm like, the trip is 6 months away. What do you mean we can't go?
But
Like,
it's right
why
up
can't
your
we make
alley
this
anyway.
happen? So now that I'm sitting here like thinking about it even further, I'd probably definitely be irritated.
Listen, this is right up your alley. She's a couples retreat type of person.
We've never been on a couples retreat.
No, we thought about doing a couples retreat that one time.
We did.
We were going to team up with somebody, but that didn't last.
We done seen some couples come and go, boy.
Bruh. They looked like they had it all together. Then it didn't last. And I like this couple. They were super nice. But God bless. Why couldn't you make it last? Next time, call me. I'll tell you what not or what to do. But anyway, are you going to read something? Do you have something for us?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm going to have to summarize, though, because it's very long.
Well, go ahead. WWID, what would India do? Kick it.
Okay.
Summarize that bad boy. It is long.
So the gist of it is my girlfriend makes over $400K a year, and she told me that if I don't make more money, that she would be settling for me and that my lack of ambition would be unattractive.
What the hell is she talking about? I'm a stay-at-home dad at that point.
Yeah. So just like summarizing, she's an OBGYN.
Great.
And he works in public health consulting.
Great.
A situation came up where they were planning a trip to France.
She got it.
So we were planning a trip to France. She tells me that she has these points and wants to book business class. And I was like, wow, yeah, I'll just chill in economy. Even if I had the points, I would much rather use it for experiences than an airplane ride. She then starts telling me that riding in comfort is something I should aspire towards and that I should be more ambitious. And this is when she asked me how much I make. This couple has only been dating for 4 months.
Listen.
I told her that after bonus, I make $140K. I asked her how much she makes, and then she says her total, which is $410.
They bring that together. Guess what they got? Damn near millionaire in 2 years.
And this is after working on average 36 hours. And this is after working on average 36 hours a week. I asked her how much debt does she have, and she said she has $200K in debt, but has over $300K in savings and then retirement accounts.
Oh, I'm marrying her that day.
So I hate to say this.
I'm going to ask her.
This stuff like this is why there are so many people not in relationships right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just kind of doesn't make sense.
It's unrealistic, man. That's $400K, a lot of money, man.
Like, you are in a very small percentage of people that make that kind of money here in the U.S. Even him making $140K.
That's a lot of money.
That is a very good salary. I think they may live in New Jersey, right?
Okay.
And so just reading through it, he still wants to make more.
Yeah.
But this is where he is right now. And like I said, $140K. Nashville might be comparable to New Jersey. I could be completely ignorant in that, but Nashville is really expensive right now. And what I'm getting at is that you can survive in Nashville off $140K.
Yeah, yeah.
So for her to feel like she's settling with a guy that only makes that amount, it's kind of like, well, then if you feel that way, maybe you should just date guys in your profession and see how that works out. Maybe you should find another OBGYN. Maybe you should find someone else in the medical field. Mm-hmm. Because like I said, the percentage of people that's making over $200K is slim.
I'm going to keep it real. If you try to leave me, I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm crying. I'm begging. You're not leaving me making that type of money. I need you, baby. Baby, I need you. I'm looking at her like, please. I'm gonna figure it out.
And it's not
Give
like
me an
he's making.
opportunity.
Like I said,
I'm gonna ask her to help me though. Like, hey, help me if you want me to aspire to be more. I'm trying to. But what do you think I should be doing? I'm not scared to ask. I'm not scared to want to know more and get help. Ask.
And then what's crazy
What do you
is like
think?
you're about to hold on, Beard.
What?
He's just talking.
Yeah.
Hush. She's saying that, you know, she would be settling for him. But it's not settling because he doesn't need you to thrive because he's already thriving on his own.
He's straight.
And at this point, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a man who matches you or makes more than you so that you can stop being an OBGYN? But a lot of people that go to school to be an OBGYN, they just finna quit being an OBGYN.
You know, that ain't gonna happen.
So it's like, what's the end goal here?
I know what his end goal
What
is
is
to be.
the actual end goal here? He ain't with you. He doesn't want you for your money.
Yeah.
And why can't you meet him where he is? If he's a good guy and he checks all the other boxes, right? And he's saying you don't want to, like the whole flight situation. And he's like, I'd rather just spend the money on experiences. I'm telling you right now, as a man, and you know men are super prideful. So if he's saying like, I can't afford to sit in business class on this flight to Paris, but I got you on the experiences. If you want to be in business class that bad, then just buy his flight.
Or show your damn points. I couldn't wait to say that. You told me to be quiet, but that was on the tip of my tongue. You said you in the letter. I got points, so I'm sitting in business class.
Well, we don't know how many points you got.
It doesn't matter.
But like
Don't
I
be
said,
selfish.
if you're making $410K a year and he's telling you, and I respect what he's doing
For sure.
because a lot of people that's making the $410K a year are paying for the business class flights.
Man, what?
Especially if they're just buying one.
I can't wait to fly Southwest.
So
Say, just get me to point A. I'm not
he's
gonna go
not
to Spirit.
trying to live above his means.
Yeah.
He's being very reasonable about what he can afford,
Mhm.
what he wants to do with his money. And you are slick belittling him because he's not matching your salary. And
Emasculation.
that is the part that I can't. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to take that down a notch, Queen. Let that man live. He'll meet you. He'll meet you halfway one day. Put him
There's
on game.
nothing wrong with the woman making more money than the man.
I can't wait to
like-
be a stay-at-home dad. The Pilates got power. Talk to me. You got anything else?
No.
Well,
I
tell
hate
the
that
people.
because I know people be like, I have a friend who is single now and she's been dating and she will quit a guy for the smallest thing. And it just seems like
Toxic
nobody
females.
is, and I'm not saying that you need to settle for anything. Don't settle. Please don't ever settle. But the reasoning behind some of the,
There we go.
the reason behind why some of these relationships aren't working out, it's like,
Real surface level. Real surface.
at this
least
point,
give it a
like maybe
chance.
you should just be alone because it's not making any sense.
Yep. Real high level stuff, man. So get out of your own way and let somebody else show you a good time. Talk to them. Tell the
There you
people where they can find you.
India.Marie on Instagram. Make sure you go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button.
Just do it.
And, go to wherever you listen to your podcast and leave us a 5-star review so other people can find us.
There it is. You can find me at BLove1911 on all social platforms. I will not be getting my prostate examined by my wife, but you can also follow She and I Podcast on Instagram. Sisters traumatized me, man. And leave us a message at She and I Podcast. And you forgot we talked about?
And they went so far out.
That's the name of this episode, Tickling My Prostate. But in the meantime, in between time, it's been real, it's been fun. I out.